Vice President Kamala Harris visited North Carolina A&T today to mobilize youth to fight for their rights and take charge of voting in the next elections.
Across the country, suicide continues to be the leading cause of death for teenagers and young adults, and this academic school year in particular has taken a toll on North Carolina students.
Today, on the first day of classes, Chancellor Harold L. Martin Sr. held a media day giving input on the school's current academic progression as a top-flight research university, current academic programs in the making, and upcoming renovation projects. Vice President Kamala Harris visited North Carolina A&T today to mobilize youth to fight for their rights and take charge of voting in the next elections.
You did it, Aggie!
Among the many big names in the room at A&T included high-profile government officials, Congresswoman Alma Adams, Kathy Manning, and Governor Roy Cooper. Voting rights were understandably one of the big topics of the conversation, especially with the 2024 elections approaching. Harris emphasized the importance of using votes to create change. U.S. Environmental Protection Agency Michael Reagan, who formerly served as Secretary of North Carolina's Department of Environmental Quality, asked Harris about the efforts to rewrite history, erasing the legacy that made HBCUs necessary.
Black history is American history. Period. And America's full history must be taught.
Junior elementary education student Jaden Shea praised the vice president for her presence.
I just really appreciate an HBCU alum coming and giving back to the HBCU community. You know, so often we graduate these places and we forget to give back. But I'm so grateful that Vice President Harris thought it fit to give back to North Carolina A&T, the #1.
To close out the event, Vice President Harris had one final message for students.
And so just get out there, own your power, tell your truth right now, because your country needs you. And I say that as Vice President of the United States. Thank you.
Kaila Collier, Aggie News.
Across the country, suicide continues to be the leading cause of death for teenagers and young adults, and this academic school year in particular has taken a toll on North Carolina students. While these numbers are pre-pandemic, they are a snapshot of the mental health concerns facing students right now. This school year alone, 8 student deaths have occurred on the campus of North Carolina State University, 5 of which were by suicide, and all of the students were part of the College of Engineering, and 1 student has died by suicide at North Carolina A&T State University this school year. Both institutions have implemented wellness days in an effort to provide staff, faculty, and students with the opportunity to reflect on their health and well-being. I asked North Carolina A&T freshman architectural engineering student Sydney Zachary what she does to care for her mental health in the midst of her rigorous engineering course schedule.
As an engineering student, I'm required to take a lot of math and science courses that are very rigorous and take up a lot of time outside of class. So I surround myself with friends that are within my major so that we can study together, and when we have free time, we can spend that time together and have people to relate to.
Remember, you can call or text the National Suicide and Crisis Hotline. That number is 988. Kaila Collier with NABJ News.
Today, on the first day of classes, Chancellor Harold L. Martin Sr. held a media day giving input on the school's current academic progression as a top-flight research university, current academic programs in the making, and upcoming renovation projects.
Martin was proud to announce the university's highest, newest record-breaking enrollment numbers, and he expects this trend to continue as the years move forward.
There's a lot to be excited about. This year, we will see many exciting things occurring. We expect to see another record number of students graduating from our university. Corporate entities descending upon our institution recruiting our graduates for internships and corporate positions all over America in significant numbers.
Martin was proud to acknowledge A&T's development as a top-flight doctoral and research university.
So for us, the opportunities are immense. We have to continue to be smart about our growth, managing our growth, and quite candidly managing the change of our university.
With the highest level of Aggie pride that one would hope for, Martin noted that strong research programs improve the student experience by involving students in scientific studies and learning from respected researchers in the classroom.
Seeing our university be a key part of a very aggressive strategy to change the narrative and the economic posture of this state is a significant role and responsibility for us. This is very exciting for me personally.
Kaila Collier, Aggie News.
Here at the Org Fair on the campus of North Carolina A&T on the third week of school, the Council of Presidents hosted an organization fair with over 155 plus organizations, showing off their skills and bringing in new members for the academic year.
If I were you, I'd take precaution.
From the music to the food to the performances, the Council of Presidents annual organization fair, based around the theme Mission 1, was truly a success. Students got to have a great time on the academic quad while expressing their interest in various types of organizations, from community service focus to major focus to even hometown orgs. I spoke with senior multimedia journalism student Elena White, who is also the vice president of NABJ.
So being a senior here at A&T and serving as a current vice president, last year I served as treasurer, so just being the chance to work my way up the ranks and be able to show incoming students the importance of NABJ, especially as a black journalist here at the HBCU. It was important to stay connected. I love the fact that we have an org fair where everyone can come out and showcase their orgs. We have a great e-board, and I think it's a great exciting way to introduce the organization and people to get more acquainted.
The Council of Presidents' objective for the year is to focus on creativity, opportunity, and purpose when it comes to programming. So catch your favorite organizations back in action, hosting your favorite programs and events beginning on September the 12th. Check out an 1891 Connect for more info on how to stay connected with your favorite organizations this year. Kaila Paige, Aggie News. Aggies help each other at the source with food, clothing, and a sense of community. The mission of the Aggie Source Food Pantry is to support individuals by alleviating the stress associated with short-term food insecurity and other financial constraints through the collection of non-perishable and shelf-stable food items.
The Source was initially created as an opportunity to help alleviate food hunger, basically that's happening, food insecurity that's happening among students, which is at a very high rate in the United States. So it's just one less thing for students to have to worry about is getting something to eat. So we do have food options here for them so they can stay in school. The rack, we actually have professional wear for the students.
The Division of Student Affairs Office of Leadership and Civic Engagement launched the Aggie Rack in spring 2021 as a way to provide students access to free professional attire appropriate for career fairs, interviews, networking events, and the workplace. The goal is to help students look their best throughout their job search so they can make a positive impression as they enter the professional world.
The Aggie Source is a place where students can get food or any clothes they need for free. That to me was something that I never thought was possible.
Want to give back to the Aggie Source? You can support by donating new or gently used professional clothing items or canned non-perishable goods. For more information, contact the Aggie Source to discuss how you can give and discover how you can make an impact by helping others take part in the Aggie experience. Kaila Paige, Aggie News.